What's up, Fragrant World? Welcome back to another Stay Fresh production. You can call me Justin Copeland because that is my name.
You can call me Grace.
Is that your name?
That's my name.
Welcome back to another video. Today we're continuing with our series of, I haven't really come up with a name for it yet, but maybe by the time I release the first video, there will be a name like House Battle. I don't know. We are basically reviewing all the fragrances I have from each fragrance house, and you're just choosing which one you like the most. So we did Dior. If you missed that video, it's going to be up there in the corner. Today we're doing Guerlain, and we're focusing on their L'Homme Idéal collection, which translates to the ideal man. But don't let that sway you. If any of these seem like something you would like to wear, then the name means nothing. Right.
I actually wore one yesterday.
Oh, there you go.
And I really liked it.
There you go. So I have the 5 here that I own. There's 2 more that I don't have. There's one that's called L'Homme Idéal Cool, which is based on mint but kind of on top of the original DNA. And then there's L'Homme Idéal Sport, which I actually don't know much about. Haven't bothered to try them, but I just might.
Maybe if we call it Best of the House.
Brilliant. That's what we're calling it, Best of the House. Look, see, where would I be? Where would I be? Nowhere. In the dumps, that's where I'd be. I would just be sitting there going, House Battle. Okay, so I got the 5 fragrances that I own from the collection. Again, you smell them, say what you think, give a rating, we'll choose a favorite. And this is totally blind. They've been pre-sprayed, so again, no problems there. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it. I love this house. P.S.
Alrighty, here we go. First one. Wow, it's good.
Yeah, this smells great. Spicy.
Okay.
Sweet.
Quite sweet, yeah.
Kind of creamy.
Has a smoothness to it for sure. Yeah. If you get any leather, it may not come through on the paper so much.
No, but
Okay.
I was gonna say it smells kind of a little bit powdery to me,
Yeah.
potentially.
Yeah, definitely. And I don't believe you've smelled this one.
I don't think I have.
Okay, so what would you rate this?
It's not my favorite.
I know.
7.5.
It's still pretty.
It's great.
good
I mean,
rating.
I think it would smell great on, and
It does. I think it has a beautiful uniqueness to it. But let's show you what it is,
Okay.
shall we?
yeah.
So this is, I believe, the 3rd in the line that came out, 2016. This is called L'Homme Idéal Eau de Parfum. So this is the Eau de Parfum version of the original Eau de Toilette, which you'll be smelling shortly. And they take that original DNA, they kind of intensify it, make it richer, boost the leather in here, which is a major component, but again, maybe comes out more in skin. Cherry, it's pretty big in here. There's a creamy almond in there. You got maybe some tonka bean. Kind of almost a freshness in there. I think there is spice. I don't know what the spice is, but I got that too when I smelled the paper. So 7.5 out of 10
Yeah.
for the Eau de Parfum. Where do you see someone wearing this? Like what kind of occasion does this kind of conjure?
Definitely strikes me as like an evening
Yes.
or cooler weather.
Totally.
Everything I've smelled from this house is very elegant.
I agree.
High quality. It
High
smells
quality.
classy.
Yeah, totally. And the perfumer, we should mention, it's the same perfumer for all of these fragrances. His name is Thierry Wasser, and he's the in-house perfumer at Guerlain. He does a great job.
It smells really good. Kind of citrusy.
Definitely.
It almost is, there's like a little bit of an herbal or like sharper nature to it.
Okay, okay.
Very bright, good for warmer weather.
Let me tell you what I get out of that.
What do you get?
I get a fizzy, sweet, and creamy lemon soda.
Yep.
Although I don't think... Wow, must be having a baby, I don't know. I don't think there's any lemon in here, but I do think there's grapefruit.
Grapefruit.
Yeah.
I was gonna say grapefruit,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's amazing. It's not like, oh, this is the most amazing thing I've ever smelled, but I would wear it. Let's say, yeah, like a 7.5 or an 8.
Okay. Do you like it more than the first one?
7.75.
That's a good one, yeah.
They're very different.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Okay, so 7.75. You can do that.
I want to.
Oh, then that's what it is.
That's what I'm doing.
You just rated L'Homme Idéal Cologne 7.75 out of 10. And
These are all awesome.
yeah, they really are. They're based on the same DNA. It still has that almond in there, kind of creamy, but brighter, fresher. Again, you have that grapefruit in here. It's a little bit more like A little woody, has a sweetness in there still, but still quite fresh. This has a cult following. A lot of people love this one. I think it's discontinued.
Interesting.
For some reason, and they've replaced it with one of the newer releases that came out that I don't have. But I think it's awesome. I've loved it for a long time.
Yeah,
So-
I really like it. We could bump it up to an 8, actually. I like it a lot.
What in the world? Alive. So we got an 8 out of 10 for L'Homme Idéal Cologne. I'm gonna have links to everything down below. All right, what do you think of that?
This is great.
Okay. I agree.
The scent DNA is very strong in all of these. It's cool to know they're done by the same perfumer.
Yeah. He basically invented the DNA
It's beautiful.
and really made something special and unique in the designer market. I
Yeah.
really think so.
Same kind of sweetness. Little spicy.
Definitely spicy. I think that's what sets this one apart the most. There might even be a little bit of smokiness as
It
it
is
dries.
a little, yeah, maybe on skin.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the darker of all of them, I think.
This is so great. Is this what you wore yesterday?
Yes, this is what I wore
That's
yesterday.
what I thought. We're gonna give this like an 8.5.
8.5.
I love it.
Wow.
It even smelled better on you, I think, than it smells on paper.
Good to know. Let's see
Smelled
what it
amazing. On you, it's a 9.
Incredible.
duly noted. Okay, so 8.5 on paper. Great. L'Homme Idéal Intense. And this came out, I want to say 2018. I honestly overlooked it when it came out, and I'm glad I stopped overlooking it. I think it's great. There's a lot of chili pepper in here. It's very spicy when you first spray it on, and I absolutely love that. So we got 8.5, but 9 on skin
Yep.
for L'Homme Idéal Intense. Oh yeah, good stuff. There you go.
This is not quite as dark as the one we just smelled.
I agree.
Not quite as spicy.
I agree.
It's a little bit, it still has that DNA, but maybe it's a little bit airier.
Yes, for sure.
It's your day to night transition.
Oh.
This is your
So you would wear this in the daytime.
more day version.
Elegant daytime and transition to one of the darker ones. Yeah, totally agree.
This is great. I'm gonna just give it an 8 because I feel like it's not as, I love the darkness.
Maybe not as distinctive.
Yeah,
Okay, totally.
but I really like it. It smells amazing.
Beautiful. Yeah, this is the original. The original L'Homme Idéal, the OG, 2014, started it all. And I think this is one of the most special collections in the designer market. Like,
I agree.
by far, they're striving to do something different, but still something that's very appealing, I think. Let's see. Okay, well, you already know what it is. I shouldn't have put it last, but I wasn't thinking.
It's so good. I love this fragrance.
Yeah.
Was this one of the ones that was in the ones I love on you?
I don't think it was in that one, but that can be an installment video. Because people kept asking, like, oh, what about Helvetii Cedar and all that? So we could do more of those.
I think my nose is dying.
I can't really smell it that well either. For some reason, this thing doesn't persist that well on paper, but just so you know.
On skin.
This is the extreme.
I love this. I'm honestly, knowing how much I love it and how much I love it on you, I'd give it a straight up like 9.5.
Wow.
I love
It
it.
is just scraping the sky. It's really good. I
It's
gotta
so
say,
good.
I am liking it more and more every time I wear it, every time I smell it. You wore it last night and it smelled phenomenal on you. That just goes to show the name doesn't matter.
The name doesn't matter.
Follow your nose. But this is clearly your favorite.
Yeah,
Out of
it's
all.
my favorite. This one and the Intense are my 2 faves.
Okay, great. Yeah, so if you're gonna get 2, at least these are both cooler weather ones. For the cool weather, these are great. They could possibly serve the same purpose. They just are slight twists on the DNA. If you like more spicy smokiness, then this is a great way to go. If you want something with more tobacco, maybe some plum, not quite as dark as this, but still in the darker, sweeter side of things, then you got 2 to choose from, or you can just get them both. That's always an option.
And going into summer, you definitely need this guy.
You need this guy. This I mean, the fact that they freshened up this DNA in this way, I love it.
It's beautiful.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's just simply gorgeous, kind of light, fluffy almost. Anyway, Grace, that's Guerlain.
I love this house.
Yeah, and again, this is not comprehensive. I don't have all of
No.
the ones in this line, and I certainly don't have all the fragrances from Guerlain because there's a lot. I do have 2 other ones from a different collection. I didn't want to put them here because they don't fit here. Maybe I'll have you smell those another time. Anyway, please join the Fresh Squad. Increase your freshness, elevate it. You'll feel it immediately. And I think, as you say, others will smell it.
Other people will smell it.
Undeniable. You've changed my life with that saying, by the way. I say it every time now, and I'm happy to give credit to you. But join the Fresh Squad, become a member. It's as simple as subscribing. It costs you absolutely nothing, like maybe not even a calorie with the clicking.
Maybe a quarter of a calorie.
Seriously. But would love to have you back. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you.
See you in the next one.